to the show. Obviously, beyond addressing the cleanup of the oil in the Gulf, President Obama's speech had a larger goal.
For decades, we have known the days of cheap and easily accessible oil were numbered. Now is the moment for this generation to embark on a national mission to unleash America's innovation and seize control of our own destiny.
I believe we can fly using non-petroleum-based technology, or giant magnets, or hamsters running simultaneously. Some other type of energy source that we haven't quite... Now is the moment to dramatically improve our environment and move beyond a petroleum-based economy, unlike in 2006.
This country can dramatically improve our environment, move beyond a petroleum-based economy, and make our dependence on Middle Eastern oil a thing of the past.
Yes! But see, back then, in 2006, we didn't do it. Because oil dependence had at that point only entangled us in 2 simultaneous wars. But now, it's gotten us into 2 wars and a giant spill. That's the push we needed. Although, I don't know, 2 wars and a giant spill, it's an awful lot to overcome and also do the get off the oil thing. You know, I wish we'd taken care of this energy problem 10 years ago when there was no war and the economy was great. That would have been a great time to develop a long-term energy strategy.
We need a long-term energy strategy to maximize conservation and maximize the development of alternative sources of energy.
And we would have done it too. If he hadn't have gotten distracted by that other spill. Which, I should add, also took 5.5 miles of boom in the Navy to clean up.
That's why they call him the big dog.
If only the guy before Clinton had thought of this.
There is no security for the United States in further dependence on foreign oil.
Yes. And he would have done it too. If it hadn't been for these showing up. Ooh. That thing could really tow the boat I don't have up the mountain I don't live near. I bet the 4 guys before him would have gotten us off foreign oil too, if they had thought of it.
We will continue supportive research leading to development of new technologies and more independence from foreign oil.
This intolerable dependence on foreign oil.
New standby emergency programs to achieve the independence we want.
We will break the back of the energy crisis. We will lay the foundation for our future capacity to meet America's energy needs from America's own resources.
Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. Fool me 8 times. Am I a f***ing idiot? I must be an idiot. So counting Barack Obama, the last 8 presidents have gone on television and promised to move us towards an energy-independent future. Before that, I'm sure they probably did it on radio. Well, why didn't it work? Why couldn't we do it? It's not like they didn't have good ideas.
Wind turbines.
Nuclear energy.
Solar bank.
Energy-efficient windows.
Energy-efficient homes.
Natural gas, hydro,
American coal,
Solar power.
Ethanol, not just from corn.
atomic power,
Wood chips and stalks or switchgrass.
Fuel cells.
Natural gas.
Zero-emission coal-fired plants.
Solar panels.
Better batteries for hybrid and electric cars.
Methanol.
ethanol,
Plant products for gasohol.
Let's just use oil. You know what? We have to. I will not allow the dinosaurs to have died in vain. So we had good ideas, and we're good people.
We have the world's highest level of technology.
We have the know-how.
We have the ability.
Our unyielding faith,
Worthy of a great nation.
We have the most skilled workforce.
our resilience,
America is a rising nation.
We are an unstoppable oil dependency breaking machine. Unfortunately, the machine runs on oil. But, this whole thing is maddening. Maybe we just need a deadline, hard and fast, like we did with the moon. In 10 years, we will go to the moon, and in 10 more years, be somewhat bored by doing so. We just need the president to lay out reasonable time parameters.
At the end of this decade, in the year 1980, the United States will not be dependent on any other country for the energy we need.
By 1985.
By the year 2000.
Within a matter of 3 or 4 years, if we'll just get after it and treat this like it's important.
Another great goal, to replace more than 75% of our oil imports from the Middle East by 2025.
So Nixon says, let's get off foreign oil by 1980, which somehow becomes, let's not use as much foreign oil by 2025. We've redefined success and still failed. Which brings us to perhaps the strangest aspect of this sad, some would say Groundhog Day-ish saga. Of all these 8 men of incalculable power who tried and failed to get us off of oil, one stands head and shoulders above the others as far as actually doing something for the environment. Who? I'll give you a hint. What's got 4 fingers and resigned in disgrace? This guy. He created the Environmental Protection Agency. He signed the Clean Water Act of 1972, the Marine Mammal Protection Act, when the Cuyahoga River was on fire in 1969. He put it out with his own urine. But even Nixon couldn't get us off oil. And this was a guy who, by the way, was not afraid to bend the rules to get things done. Couldn't get it done. Because you see, it turns out Nixon had one major flaw. No, not delusional paranoia coupled with living in an ethical netherworld. No. You know why Nixon couldn't get this done?
We will establish a new system that makes high-quality health care available to every American in a dignified manner and at a price he can afford.
Because Richard Nixon was a communist.